An Inmendham video presentation brought to you by, yeah, whatever. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, it's not an important video in any way. Just a update of sorts. Vlogger Dome, 5th episode. Kind of a mess. Still got issues to work out. Old fan had her thing, and I don't have a really great excuse beyond the fact that it just didn't work. I've been too all over the place. A little bit of snow still. Anyway, it's colder than I thought it would be. Probably should have wore more durable garments. Anyway. So yeah, it's the episode is, whoa, oh man, that was too close to not a good thing. There, that's better. Yeah, more experimenting. I probably should experiment this direction. That's where the sun is. Kind of annoying, slow sun shit. Don't like it. Yeah, I don't like the effect it has on the world. Cause and effect. Circumstances created. Anyway, so yeah, I've just been overviewing, thinking, I want to do some more physics videos. I want to do some videos on economics, actually. Just sort of going over the fact that, yeah, this money creation thing it's not really money being created. It's just wealth acquisition. It's just claims on what exists. And they just keep claiming they have a higher percentage of ownership. It's what it is. It's a claims of percentage of ownership. It's what your money is. And, when it's all converted into the real deal, you get all the bad IOUs out. How many good IOUs do you hold? That's kind of what it comes down to. All money is a promise of a stuff, promise of something of value. Whether there's a gold standard or not, it's just irrelevant. Money is a promise that you're entitled to stuff worth this much. And we know what this much is as time passes, and what we're observing is this much doesn't buy you as much as it used to, even though they say there's no inflation, which I think obviously is bullshit. Anyway, prices go up, prices go down, but we know where they go more often. Anyway. So yeah, I want to do that. But see there, the subject's not that complicated. This ice thing is annoying too. I don't like ice. It presents a risk to my welfare that I'm not comfortable with. But anyway, I'm not comfortable with just about anything. Yeah, comfort is tricky. Yeah, I electrocuted my arm the other day. It still hasn't recovered. I mean, it's still... That's never really happened before. I suppose it did a couple of times. I got shocked pretty bad, but... and I felt it for a week. But, yeah, I've never really had it where it did something. I mean, I guess it pulled some muscles or something in my arm. Just the reflexive reaction, I guess, must have done that. Or, I suppose it's possible to do some sort of nerve damage, but I'm not sure of that. But anyway, it doesn't matter. So yeah, this video is, as predicted, not on a subject. Yeah, so just where I'm heading, I guess, is the point. Where am I going in this morass of choices regarding, strategy and approach and all of that? And yeah, my brain wants to try to focus on complementing oral argument with written argument, with a diagram of the accusations, a diagram of the charges, and then you make an argument, supporting those charges, kind of a thing. To kind of put some, kind of make this conversation more legal, in terms of the formatting. And see if I can provoke the same kind of, the same obligation to demonstrate something, prove something, rather than just keep evading subjects, as most of the people I encounter as opposition seem to keep doing. They keep telling me, no, the subject is what I decide it is. And it's like, well, why do you decide? Frankly, I don't think the subject is Kant. I don't think the subject is multiculturalism, good or bad. I don't think the subject is how do I feel. No. The subject is what is life, and is it a experiment that can be justified in perpetuating it. And I mean experiment in the sense that it qualifies for use of the word. It's not a known, it's not a absolutely obvious proven thing. It's not a that's why it's something you need to do, because it hasn't been resolved, so it needs resolution. There needs to be some sort of effort to obtain clarity and information, and to document it and diagram it and make it all statistically or whatever relevant, that kind of thing. And none of that is done in the detractors' presentation. They don't make an argument defending life, they just make an argument defending ambiguity. And that, in my opinion, is it's a non-argument in the face of all the evidence that exists. They just keep pretending that, well, people were wrong in the past, so any conclusions humans draw are going to be wrong. Yeah, so because you got some answers wrong, or because you didn't know thermodynamics in kindergarten, there's no expectation that you would know them in high school. That's the implications of their logic. And it's, again, vacuous and meaningless as logic. It's just crap. So anyway, the point is that we need to, again, create a forum, for this. We need to create an instrument, a mechanism that enables us to conduct a good experiment, to conduct a good working model of the positions, the potential advantage strategies, whatever you want to call it, that can be accomplished from those positions, what evidence is bountiful. I don't know how to describe, because this is competing idea. What idea, what notion, not only is better, but is there one? Are there ideas, are there statements that can be said and made that are without reasonable argument, counter-argument? They just can't be reasonably argued. And I certainly think there are positions that can't be argued as being anything else but incredibly highly probable of having truth value. God, I just felt the shock in my hand again. That's really weird. I mean, it's a day later. That's weird. That was weird. It's right through my finger. My fingers are cold, and so that's probably part of it. But it's like a buzz feeling. Anyway, that's interesting. Yeah, interesting. Gee, maybe something not right is going on. But I already know that. From my old stroke, I really do have some Parkinson's in my right arm, which is, not good. Quite a bit of tremoring. It's hard to do fine work, so I've had to become a lefty. I was already left-handed in most physical activity, but now my finer work I have to do more left-handed. So anyway, not really interesting, but like I said, this video is sort of just a ramble on the current wheel turns. Where am I at the moment? And just kind of struggling with my certainty, in the sense that there's just no good news here, and it's just such a hard place. It's a hard morass to mush through, especially when you can't see any, right answer. Any practical, oh yeah, that'll work, kind of solution to work towards. So you just kind of keep trying to, scrape more roundness onto the wheel or something. And what you end up doing is making the wheel so small you can never ride on it. Because you're just fiddling with it. I'm just fiddling, with this life thing, and I need to, I need to have more. I need my strokes to be more definite and assertive and methodical and disciplined. Definitely need to enhance my discipline with which I approach my days. And it's always been difficult for me because I can't, every day I wake up feeling, somewhere between crappy and absolutely shitty. It's really hard to plan, when you can't rely on your condition. So, that just sounds like an excuse, but frankly, it's a fairly good one. It really is difficult to, extract the greatest functionality when, your tires are all kind of flat, and, the engine's only running on 3 cylinders, and, this kind of performance issues in terms of having the level of, internal fortitude or comfort to be able to, take the bull by the horns and such. Some days you're just not strong enough, and if you go mess with the bull, he's gonna throw you into the dirt and poke holes in you and whatnot. So, really, it's cold. There's ice on the damn puddles. It's colder than I thought it would be, which is annoying. But whatever. I've been frozen before, so that I'll endure. And let's mush through another one of these days. But anyway, I do plan on being I got the Android channel thing. I want to do some videos there. I just haven't gotten anything solid. I just got a bunch of, I know a little bit about that and a little bit about that. And, just not solid. Anyway, and whatever. And I've just been, the truth of it is there's just too many distractions, too many little things. It's like I had to fix the toolbar thing because YouTube changed its programming semantics, the verbiage it uses inside of its web pages. And it happens every few months. You got to readjust to their, the programmers change labels, but whatever, no big deal. But it just required a certain amount of concentration I just didn't have, so it took longer than it should have. So that's the story of today. And so yeah, the Blogger Dome, I think, is the argument with myself thing went pretty well. I mean, it wasn't the argument of the video I wanted to make, but it's not bad. Yeah, so whatever. A little more work. So until next time and such.